If you just arrived in Canada, the single most important thing you can do in your first 30 days is open a Canadian bank account. It unlocks your paycheck, your tax refund, your rental application, and your credit history. Do it wrong, and you could pay over $200 a year in fees you didn't need to pay. Do it right, and a good bank will pay you to become a customer. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to open your first Canadian bank account, what documents you need, which banks are best for newcomers, and the 3 most common mistakes that cost people real money in their first year. Let's start with why this matters so much. In Canada, your bank account is the foundation of your financial life. Your employer needs it to pay you through direct deposit. The Canada Revenue Agency needs it to send you tax refunds, GST credits, and any benefits you qualify for. A landlord will almost always ask for proof of a Canadian account before signing a lease. And most importantly, this is where your Canadian credit history begins. No Canadian credit history means no credit card. No credit card means no way to build a credit score. No credit score means no mortgage, no car loan, and sometimes no apartment. Opening your account on day 1 is how you start that clock. Now, the documents. You will need 4 things. First, your social insurance number, or SIN. This is a 9-digit number that identifies you for tax purposes. You can apply for it the moment you land, either online through the Service Canada website or in person at any Service Canada center. In person is faster. You walk out with your SIN on a letter the same day. Online applications typically take 5 to 10 business days and the SIN is mailed to you. There are Service Canada locations in every major Canadian city. Bring your passport and 1 immigration document. There is no fee to apply for a SIN. Anyone who tells you to pay for a SIN application is running a scam. You can actually open most bank accounts before your SIN arrives, but you'll need to bring it to the bank within a few months or they'll restrict the account. Second, your passport. The original, not a photocopy. Third, your immigration document. That's your permanent resident card, your confirmation of permanent residence, your work permit, or your study permit, depending on your status. Fourth, a secondary piece of ID if you have one. A provincial driver's license, a health card, or a credit card from your home country all work. Some banks will also ask for proof of address. A signed lease or a letter from your landlord is usually enough. Now, which bank should you choose? Canada has what people call the Big Six. These are RBC, TD, Bank of Montreal, Scotiabank, CIBC, and National Bank. All 6 have dedicated newcomer programs. RBC calls theirs Newcomer Advantage. Scotiabank calls theirs StartRight. TD has New to Canada. CIBC has Smart Start. BMO has New Start. National Bank has a similar offer focused in Quebec. Every one of these programs gives you the same core benefit. Free checking and savings for your first year, waived monthly fees that would normally cost anywhere from $4 to $16 a month. Let me break down 2 of the most popular newcomer programs so you can see the difference. RBC Newcomer Advantage waives the monthly checking fee for 1 year, includes a no-fee credit card with no credit history required, up to a $2,000 credit limit, and waives the safety deposit box fee. Scotiabank StartRight does something similar, but their credit card limit is often higher, and they offer an auto loan product that RBC doesn't match. TD, CIBC, and BMO newcomer packages are comparable with slightly different promotional bonuses, usually between $300 and $600 if you complete certain steps like setting up direct deposit within 90 days of opening. Read the fine print. The promotional cash is real, but you have to do the steps. If you don't want to walk into a physical branch, Canada also has excellent digital-only options. Tangerine is owned by Scotiabank and has no monthly fees at all. Simplii EI is owned by CIBC and works the same way. EQ Bank pays much higher interest on your savings than the Big Six, often 3 or 4% versus less than 1%. KOHO is a fintech that's especially popular with newcomers because approval is easy and they don't run a credit check. Most newcomers end up with a combination, a Big Six account for direct deposit and in-branch help, plus 1 digital-only account for better savings rates. Here's how to actually open your account. You have 3 options. Option 1, book an appointment online. Every Big Six bank website has a booking tool. Look for a branch that specifically advertises newcomer services because those tellers deal with your situation every day. Option 2, walk into a branch without an appointment. It works, but you might wait an hour. Option 3, open the account fully online from your phone. This works great for digital banks like Tangerine, Simplii, and KOHO. It can also work for Scotiabank StartRight, which lets you start the application from outside Canada before you even land. Once you sit down with the advisor, they'll ask you a few questions. How long have you been in Canada? Do you have a job offer? What province did you land in? Are you planning to buy a home in the next 5 years? These aren't trick questions. They're helping the bank match you to the right products. Be honest and ask questions back. Ask what the monthly fee would be without the newcomer waiver. Ask when the fee kicks in after your first year. Ask whether you need to maintain a minimum balance to keep the account free. Write these numbers down. You'll thank yourself in 12 months. Bring the original documents, not photocopies. The teller will photocopy them for you. The whole process takes between 30 and 60 minutes. You'll walk out with an account number, a debit card, and usually an appointment to pick up your credit card within 1 to 2 weeks. Now, the 3 mistakes that cost people real money. Mistake number 1, choosing the wrong account type. The default account the teller offers is usually a premium account with a monthly fee of $16.95. Over a year, that's over $200 for services most newcomers don't use. Ask specifically for the newcomer package or ask for a no-fee checking account. Digital banks charge 0 monthly fee. There is no reason to pay one. Mistake number 2, not linking your account to the Canada Revenue Agency. To get your GST credit, climate action rebate, and any tax refund deposited quickly, you need to register for CRA MyAccount and set up direct deposit. You can do this through your bank's app in most cases using Interac Sign-In Partner. Do it the day you open your account. Mistake number 3, waiting too long to apply for a credit card. Many newcomers are afraid of credit cards, but in Canada, you need one to build a credit score. Start with the newcomer credit card included in your bank's program. If you don't qualify, apply for a secured credit card, where you put down a deposit of around $500 as collateral. Use it for small purchases. Pay the full balance every month. After 12 months of this, you'll have a real Canadian credit score. One more thing that surprises a lot of newcomers. Every Big Six bank has tellers who speak multiple languages. When you book your appointment or when you walk into a branch, ask for a teller who speaks Mandarin, Hindi, Punjabi, Tagalog, Spanish, Arabic, or French. This costs you nothing and makes the whole appointment much smoother, especially if English isn't your first language. Here's your first week checklist. Open your main checking account. Get your debit card activated. Download your bank's mobile app, register for CRA MyAccount, and set up direct deposit. Apply for your newcomer credit card. And consider opening a second account at a digital bank like EQ or KOHO for higher interest savings. That's it. 6 things. You can do all of them in under 5 hours, spread across your first week in Canada. If this was useful, subscribe for more videos aimed at new Canadians, covering taxes, credit, investing, and everything else you need to know in your first year. In the description below, you'll find direct links to the newcomer programs I mentioned with disclosures. Next video, we'll cover how to file your first Canadian tax return, even if you only lived here for part of the year. Welcome to Canada.